Get ready to match the stars. Wayne Hickman, Brett Summers, Gary Berghoff, Carol Lawrence, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 75. And now here's the star of Match Game 75, Gene Rayburn.
At the same place.
I beg your pardon?
We buy gas at the same place. You
Why?
get those little things free at the gas
That's
station.
right, you get them free at the gas station. Listen, try and get a red dress, will you?
I will next time.
So that you'll stand out on the show and
We
people
match
will
your
notice.
tie.
That's right, yeah.
Everything.
We're an ensemble. Everybody ready?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, yes.
Would you greet our current champion, Bob Schaefer?
Yeah.
Hello, Bob.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Real good, real good.
How long you been married?
Just about 5 years.
5 years. You know, you look too young to have been married 5 years, doesn't he?
I've been told that. Yeah.
No.
I forgot
He
how many
looks
kids
just
you have,
right
Bob.
to me.
I don't have any kids. I have a St. Bernard.
Oh,
They
right.
made-
Labor must have
difficult
been
for the little
hell.
woman.
That keeps you young.
All right, are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, he's won another game, and he's going to have another go at over $5,000, and we'll see if he wins it. It'll be a second shot at it right after we see about this message. Hello there. How are you?
Very good.
Good. Now, second time up here, right? How much you got? You got $300 now, and now you're going to try for over $5,000. One more time. Bob, we polled a recent studio audience. We got their best response to this. Blank Luke. Now, the answer they gave most often, remember, is worth $500 if you match it. $250 if you match the next one. $100 if you go to the bottom one. 3 celebrities, remember, are permitted to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Blank Luke.
Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke. All right, you got one there.
Carol.
I'll be very religious and say Saint Luke.
St. Luke.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Now you have 2. One more.
Marcia.
Have you got one, Marcia?
Do I have one?
Yes.
Can I be frank?
Yes.
No.
Can you think of one?
I thought of Cool Hand and Saint right off the bat.
You did, yes.
Yeah.
And
Warm Luke?
you can't think of another one. Huh?
Warm Luke.
So that's it, buddy. So you've got St. Luke and you got Cool Hand Luke. Now you can choose one of those, or have you got one?
No, I'll go with Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke. Okay. That's one he hopes is up there. We're going to find out if it's up there right now. And if it is there, where is it? Is it under the $100 response, I ask you? Key Luke. How
I
soon
know
they
you'll
forget.
find that hard to believe. I had that.
You had Key Luke.
Brett had
So
it.
did I, because I copied from her.
Yes.
Yeah, so did I. I'm a witness.
Regards from Key Luke. I saw him.
Plagiarist.
Okay. Looking for Cool Hand Luke. Let's have a go at the $250 response. St. Luke. All right, you're getting close. That was
Here we go.
Carol's answer.
Has to be.
Last chance for Cool Hand. Here you go. $500. There you go. Boy, congratulations. He's got $800. You got $800.
And that's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That means you're going to play for $5,000 now. You ready for that?
Yep,
Okay.
ready?
What is that? Reminds me of a girl I know, so stop that. All right. Now, you have to match one celebrity head-to-head in order to collect the $5,000. Which one will it be?
Richard.
All right, Richard, you get ready to write, and Bob will face me. Here we go with the $5,000 question. Blank burn, B-U-R-N. I'll give you 2 accents. Blank burn or blank burn. Blank burn.
It's tough.
He's changed his mind.
Yeah, I got because this.
All right, just think about it. Now take
All right.
another couple of seconds and come up with something that you really think.
Take your time. Take another couple of seconds.
Yes.
What are you, an echo?
Okay, he's finished now. Now, we need a response from you which you think will match the answer he's already written, put in the slot there. What do you say to that? Blank burn.
Cigarette burn.
Would you? It's time to show and tell.
You'll never believe what I threw away.
Reach
Would
in
you
there.
like a
Just
raisin?
reach in there.
Would you
Can
like
you
a
reach
raisin,
down in there?
Dickie?
It's just that I never thought.
Well, anyway,
There it is.
you got it?
Roger, did anybody?
That
I
was
thought
the
it was
answer.
so obscure, you
The
know?
answer he threw away, which you can see in his left hand, is cigarette burn. And the answer
Sideburn.
that he come up with sideburn.
I'm
You
sorry,
know,
Bill.
listen, Bob, I
That
gotta
was
tell
so
you,
tough, you know?
you've had two tough ones in a row. There's sunburn, which
I
is
know.
good,
Yeah,
and cigarette burn is good. There are a lot of good
First
answers
degree
here.
burn.
Ray Burn wouldn't have been bad. I don't know how much it would
No.
would have got you $1.98 if you'd said that. Well, I'll put it back in the slot here, and we'll use it again tomorrow. No, I'm only kidding. Now, you're up to 800, Bob, and you're going to meet another player. So let's bring on that person right now. Here comes Tony Clenard. Hi, Tony. You know Bob. Tony Clenard is a lady.
Yeah,
What else you want to tell us about Tony Clenard?
I'm a married lady.
You're a married lady.
Yes, my husband and I have a 6.5-year-old daughter. We live in Simi Valley, and I'm a gal or person Friday, whichever you prefer.
A person Friday.
Yes.
Okay. Nice to have you with us, Tony.
Thank you.
Ready to play?
I hope so.
Okay. I push this button. It's here somewhere. There it is. And ask you to make a selection.
Hey,
She wants A. Everybody plays brand new game. I have a TV guide listing from 1953. That was a great year.
It was.
So many.
The
Here's
year
what the
I was
TV
born.
guide-
Oh, my gosh.
TV guide listing from 1953 says, Monday night, CBS, I Love Lucy. A typical day at the Ricardo household. Ricky brings home a stuffed moose and Lucy tries to blanket. Remember I Love Lucy, Tony?
yes.
Okay. Now you know who Ricardo and all that, Ricky was? No, okay.
I think it's twice I've changed my mind on big money, and both times
yes.
I've been wrong.
Yeah, that was really too bad. But as I said, it was hard because there are 3 or 4 really good choices there.
I'm never going to change again. I know it's unsanitary, but I'll never change.
You all right, Gene?
Yes, I'm all right. I just tripped over that big cable there. All right, Tony. TV guide listing from 1953, Monday night, CBS, I Love Lucy. A typical day at the Ricardo household. Ricky brings home a stuffed moose and Lucy tries to blanket.
Cook it.
Cook it. All right, she says, Lucy tries to cook the stuffed moose. What do you say?
Oh, I think Lucy would try to cook it.
Cook
yes.
a stuffed moose,
Yes.
attaboy. There's one for you, Tony. What do you say?
See how well I did that, Brett?
You were just wonderful. My heart just leapt with joy. He got it in the slot. He flung it in his little place.
I
It was
learned.
just terrific.
Quick study, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
catch on fast. Only took me a month.
I believe this is a match. I thought of dance, but I thought, no, she wouldn't dance with a moose. So I said roast.
Roast and cook. There is another match for you, Tony. Doing very well so far. Gary?
If you're a fan of the old I Love Lucy show,
Yeah.
it would be probably audition for it, but people probably don't remember that, so I said cook it.
Cook it in. All right, that's 3. Ricardo brought the stuffed moose home, and Lucy tries to blanket. What do you say to that?
Absolutely delicious.
Well, look at this. This rarely happens on a first-round question that you get this many matches, but you're rolling along great there. All right, Richard.
How about cigarette burn?
That's exactly what I've
She tried to cigarette burn the stuffed
Just
moose.
smoke the moose.
Okay.
Cook. 5 for you. Marcia.
That crazy Lucy.
Marcia,
She's a cut-up.
Are you going to break the spell?
Am I going to break the spell?
Yes.
That would be so rude.
Yes. No, she does not. Cook it is. 6 for you. You got your work cut out for you, but you'll have 2 shots at it, and we'll see how it goes right after we see about this. Here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, Bob, this is all yours. Your first round question. You'll have 2 shots at it here. Dumb Donald was so dumb.
How dumb was
I'll tell you how dumb he was. I thought you'd never ask. He wallpapered his bedroom with fly paper. An hour later, 88 flies in his blank were stuck to the wall. That's how dumb Donald was.
Flies in his.
Right. An hour later, 88 flies in his blank were stuck to the wall. Did the whole room. Fly paper. Bob, picture that. Got the picture?
Picture me upon your knee.
I find it very difficult to picture me upon your knee.
How'd you like that voice on your knee?
You lied.
No, I think you're a very attractive older woman.
After what we've been through together.
Now, you know that I just kid you a lot, but I love you, and I've saved your job 100 times. All right, everybody ready? We're just stalling for time here while we're fiddling. Are you fiddling around there?
Yes,
No.
sir.
Oh, all right. All set. Here we go. Bob Schaefer. Dumb Donald was so dumb. Ask me how dumb he was, Bob.
How dumb was he?
I'll tell you. He wallpapered his bedroom with fly paper. An hour later, 88 flies in his blank were stuck to the wall.
His wife?
His wife. That's what I'd say if I were playing. Tell you that. Dwayne, he says his wife and 88 flies were stuck to the
I
wall.
think my answer's dumb. His bed was
Dumb
stuck to the-
answer.
Yeah.
Okay. You win some, you lose some, Dwayne. That's the way it
Can't win 'em
goes
all.
here. All right, Brett.
Da, da, da.
There it is. For you. All right, Gary Berghoff is hiding his head in shame. Is it shame or are you in pain?
There is no amount of money in the world that make me sign another contract working a show with Brett Summers' voice. Wife.
Wife, all right.
I misunderstood you. I thought you said in his, and you said
An hour
and
later,
his.
88 flies and his blank were stuck to the wall.
I thought you said in. Does
Oh.
that disqualify me?
No.
In his what?
Well, you got a
In
dumb
his
answer?
bathtub.
Put it up there and show it.
Yeah, that disqualifies.
Yeah.
That disqualifies.
That's what a rotten answer
It's-
looks
it's-
like, in case you never seen one there. Okay, Richard. An hour later,
And
88
his?
flies in his blank
What
were
do you
stuck
do
to the
when
wall.
flies land on the wall? You try and...
Swat.
What the?
Yeah. His hand. Yeah.
Right.
You heard
Okay.
them cheering.
It's
All right.
almost as bad as bed.
Well,
Marcia, my
I'd say
dear.
so.
Gene,
Oh, Marcia.
Gene.
Oh, I'll never forget those nights on Rye Beach.
God
were-
love you.
Yes.
Yes. When you come out of your shell, Gene, you'll be a fine person.
Okay, I will.
Now, this answer is wrong and dumb and boring.
Yeah.
Jammies.
Jammies.
His jam.
You know, wrong and dumb and boring,
That's
I
better than
think
that
is an
stuff.
understatement. No, I'm only
Did she
kidding.
say jammy?
So,
You can't
it's
win 'em all.
6-2 now.
But you can
Now, you're
lose
gonna
'em
have
all.
another shot at it here. And since she's already scored her 6, why, you're going to go right ahead now. And now you have a choice, A or B, and you've got to match 4 to stay in the game.
I'll try A.
A? All right. Now, Brett and Gary do not play. Everyone else does. Listen carefully.
I wanted
This is
to
very
play.
important to old Bob
Lay
over
out.
there. Marvin said, the Titanic was built so well, it took a giant iceberg to sink it. But my rowboat is so cheap, it sank when it ran into a blank. Got the picture. Marvin said the Titanic was built so well, it took a giant iceberg to sink it. But my rowboat is so cheap, it sank when it ran into a blank. Did you hear that, Bob?
Yes, I did.
All right, you think about that. Dwayne is ready. Everybody's ready. All right, so we'll get a response from you. Marvin said the Titanic was built so well, it took a giant iceberg to sink it. But my rowboat is so cheap, it sank when it ran into a
Wave.
wave. You said that rather hastily. Did you think about it carefully?
Yes.
Wave is your considered answer.
Well, I had several, but that was.
That's wave. He says wave.
I think we should thought
Was
of
she
the
doing?
others,
Was she
Robert.
doing the side stroke or the back stroke?
I don't know.
I was thinking about the iceberg, and I put Ice Cube.
Ice Cube is a good answer. Tony Clinard wins the game. There's a wave. Will you stand by for a moment while we say goodbye to Bob Schaefer? He's not leaving here empty-handed. He's happy about that. She's happy about that down there in the first row. And Bob, it was a pleasure meeting you. How much we got for him? $800 for Bob Schaefer. You come right back here with Tony Clinard now. We're going to have a little message for him, and then we'll play a little game, right? Are you from Simi Valley?
Yes.
Where is that?
About 12 miles beyond Canoga Park.
What's it?
Gee,
Where's Canoga Park? It's nearby, right?
Right near
uncle-
Simi Valley.
It's right near Simi Valley.
My
Okay.
Uncle Fred in Connecticut would just love to
All
hear
right.
that.
Come
Tony
up and see
Clenard.
me sometime.
Tony Clenard, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Keep your blank. You got very violent when you moved that slide over. I want you to calm down, or we're going to stop sending food into you. Okay? All right, all right. Keep your blank. Now, the audience, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Then $250 and $100. Whom do you choose?
Richard.
Richard, keep your
mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut. All right. Friendly thought.
Brett.
Brett,
I have keep your hat on.
keep your hat on. All right. Okay.
You'll all be sorry.
One more.
It's easy to get keep your mouth shut.
It's not too good, Brett.
Carol, have you got one?
Oh, dear.
You got a choice there? You got several of them?
Oh, how about keep... This is terrible, though.
Keep your
Powder dry.
keep your powder dry. The bicentennial's coming up and all that. And
Keep your
that's what-
hands to yourself.
That's,
How's
that's
that?
a good-
Imagine
Well, no, we
reacting
have
like
to
that.
accept your first one. So it's keep your powder
Can you
dry.
imagine an audience
Keep
reacting
your
like
mouth
that
shut and keep your hat on.
to a veteran of
You
two
can
wars?
choose one of those three winners, Tony, or give us one of your own. What do you want to do?
Mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut. That's the one she wants. That's the one she's looking for. We're going to find out if it's up there right now, and if it's there, where is it? Is it under the $100 response? Here it is. Yes, it is under the $100 response. Well, that's good. It's not a total whiteout, is it? There. I'm surprised. I'm happy for you. Now you're going to play for $1,000, but first let's find out what's under the $250 response. Keep your hands off. Hands off. And what do you think, audience, is under the... Keep your cool. Keep your cool. Very good answer. There it is. So, you didn't... Tony says she didn't keep her cool, and that's why she blew it. All right. Tony, you got 100 more. You're going to play for 1,000 now. To collect that, you've got to match one of them. It has to be exact, head to head. Which one will it be?
Richard.
All right, Richard, you get ready to write again. Here we go. $1,000 question. Ready?
Yeah.
Child blank. Child blank.
Child, not childs.
C-H-I-L-D, no S on it. Child blank.
Dickie seems to slow down with age.
All right, he's finished. Now, Tony, we need your response, what you think will match his. Child
Bride.
bride. All right. Is that you? How old were you when you married?
Never mind.
Okay. Would you like to run away with me? No.
Sure.
Okay, Richard, she says child bride will match you for $1,000. What say you to that?
I say it just isn't my week, Gene. Childhood.
Childhood. All right. So, Tony, you've got the $200, and you're going to meet another player now. You ready for that? Okay, let's welcome Enid Lays. Now, Enid Lays will tell us a little bit about herself, if she would, please.
Sure, Gene. I'm originally from Los Angeles, but I haven't lived here for about 12 years. I traded in my uniform of a big city career girl for the small town housewife.
You like it?
I like it, but it's a little frustrating after you've been a big city career girl
Well,
to become a small town housewife.
We're not going to frustrate you here. We're going to get right to the game, and you're going to have
Thank
a
you.
good time. Enid,
Thank you.
Please make a selection.
B, please, Gene.
B it is. New game. Here we go. A bicentennial question for you. If the Pilgrims had landed in the African jungle instead of at Plymouth Rock, your mother would spend Thanksgiving trying to stuff a blank. If the Pilgrims had landed in the African jungle instead of at Plymouth Rock, your mother would spend Thanksgiving trying to stuff a blank. All right, two people here are ready.
Hi, Ira.
Just write something down on the card.
Yes, yes.
I do too. All right, everybody's ready. Call on Enid Lathe. Bicentennial question. If the Pilgrims had landed in the African jungle instead of at Plymouth Rock, your mother would spend Thanksgiving trying to stuff a
Gorilla.
gorilla. She says gorilla. Dwayne, what do you say?
I said elephant.
Elephant. All right. I suppose any jungle animal is all right, Brett.
Oh, golly, can you imagine? If you live 8 days on turkey, think how long you'd have to live on elephant.
Yes.
Crikey. I said tiger. I'm
Tiger's
sorry.
one. Okay. Here we
sorry, I
go.
went for the bird. I said ostrich.
Ostrich it is. What do you say?
Well, I said missionary.
A missionary. Pets.
Sorry about
They're
that.
difficult to clean.
I blow the money questions, but I do all right here. 8.
Hey, there it is. There's one for you and Marcia, darling.
None for me. Rhino.
A rhino. That'd be a difficult thing. So there's one for you. Your first round question is yet to come, but right now this is coming your way. Hello there, friends. You just have a few seconds to say goodbye. It's been splendid having you and you and you and you. It's all over.
Already?
You will come back again. And will you come back again?
Yes.
Goodbye. See you later. Match game 75. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Tubman production.